Alright, so today on the Fixit Shed, I have a whole house water filter that needs to be changed. So in order to change it, we're going to need a few things. Obviously a new filter, a filter wrench probably come in handy, some silicone grease for lubricating the O-ring, and some soapy water and a brush or sponge to clean out the inside of the housing. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to need to do is turn off the water supply. So there should be some kind of a water shutoff in your system. I've got an outlet shutoff, an inlet shutoff, and I actually also have a bypass. So I can turn the bypass so that the rest of the house still has water, so if somebody flushes a toilet or something, it'll still work. Alright, so now that the water is shut off, the next thing that we need to do is there's a pressure relief on top of here. You can just turn this. I have a handle on top. You might just have like a red button that you can press, right, and that will release the pressure. And at this point, it might be handy to have a bucket or something to put underneath this, because when you unscrew this, it's going to drip. So I have a big basin underneath here. I'm going to use the filter wrench. Turn this all. There we go. Just get it started, and then do it the rest of the way by hand. Alright, so you can see the old filter, quite dirty. Alright, and if you can see in the bottom here, there is some muck, some mud. So we're going to clean that out. So I'm just going to use the brush and scrub around in there a little bit. Alright, so now you can see that's looking quite a bit cleaner. And around here, there is a black rubber O-ring. And I'm going to take that out and re-lubricate it. Alright, and you want to lubricate it because it'll keep the seal when you press this up and you're twisting and turning it on. It'll keep it from bunching up and help you get a better seal. So, and I'm just going to apply the lube to the top of the O-ring here. And you don't need a lot, just a thin bead to go around. Alright. And now you need your new filter. Okay. Alright, and that just, you fit it in. There's a place on the bottom that sticks up where you can center it. And then you just want to, you know what? But I'm also going to wash up around here. Alright, now we can just screw this up on. Watching, you can see your O-ring in here. You want to make sure that it doesn't get bunched up. And you just want to get it snug, and then you can use the wrench to tighten it down. Okay. Now we want to turn the handle back on the top, back to its starting position. Alright, and then I'm going to release the inlet water first, gently, so that this fills up. And we're going to make sure that we don't have any leaks. I don't see anything leaking. Alright, then we can open up the water valve to the rest of the house. And we can turn off the bypass. So now that the filter is changed, when you go to run water in a faucet or a toilet or a sink, it's going to, there's probably some air in the system, so it might spurt out a little bit. That's normal. You can just let it run for a gallon or two and it should be fine and clear after that. All right, so if you got something out of this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to help support the channel, please consider subscribing or becoming a member by clicking the join button below. Thanks for watching. Take care.